You compare your journey to others. Point blank, period. Why am I not living this lifestyle like them? I was a yes woman. Yes, I can do it. Yes, 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 yes. These clothes that you just bought 2 weeks ago, they ain't even worth it. I wanted to have a little baby. I have a long road ahead of me. I'm going to fail. Trying to live a life without God, you definitely gonna fail then. Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Cameron and I'm so glad that you decided to click on this video. If you have some time, go ahead and check out some of my previous videos. And if you decide that you like me and my content, go ahead and click that red subscription box below to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm kind of starting a little new series on my channel. It's more of like lifestyle, what I wish I knew type videos. As you can tell by the title of this video is going to be about the 5 biggest mistakes that I made entering into adulthood. If you feel like you're interested in finding out my 5 biggest mistakes I made, please continue to watch. But if not, I thank you so much for just clicking on this video. So without further ado, let's get into the video, y'all. So if you're new here and you just don't know anything about me, let me go ahead and reintroduce myself. Like I said in the beginning, my name is Cameron and I am 24 years old. I graduated from college around 2 years ago. I think it's going on 2 years. Graduated college 2 years ago with my bachelor's. I majored in accounting. Prior to graduating, I landed a full-time job. I already had my job lined up before I even graduated. I mentioned that because that is an important fact going into my 5 mistakes that I made going into adulthood. So let's just get into it. The first mistake I made was comparing my journey to others. Like I just said, I had a 9 to 5, a full-time job. Being on social media, you compare your journey to others. Point blank, period. That's what's happening. You're comparing your journey to the celebrities around our age, people that just you feel like blew up overnight. You're comparing your journey to others. When I first got out of college, and at the time I'm 22, I'm just like, do I need to be working a corporate job? Do I need to be working a 9 to 5? I had a business as well, so it's just like, do I need to just put all my energy into my business? Why isn't my business just blowing up? Why am I not living this lifestyle like them? They're going on trips, they don't have to answer to anybody, so you think, and they just living a life full of luxury. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here at a computer working my job from 9 to 5, just feeling like I'm missing out on something, you know, just going hard on myself. Like, girl, you need to be doing much more. But in the end, no, you're right where you're supposed to be. I was right where I was supposed to be. This was the path that God planned out for me. So don't compare yourself to others. 9 times out of 10, you don't know what these people had to do to get to where they are. You don't even know if they are happy and if they really like people that are around them. You really do not know. So that was my first mistake, feeling like I need to go on trips every weekend, just basically trying to live a Jada Waiter lifestyle on a 9 to 5 budget salary. Like, no, no. I created the path for me, so I had to realize that, hey, this is where you're supposed to be. God designed for you to be right here for a reason. If you were meant to have that lifestyle, if you were meant to be taking trips every other day, you'd be doing it. But right now, it ain't the time. This ain't the season for that. Enjoy the season that you in right now. That's my first mistake, comparing myself to others, feeling like I am just missing out. In reality, that's not what God had for me. Not right now. The second mistake I made is not prioritizing my health. Y'all, this is a big one. Being 22, fresh out of college, that statement right there. Fresh out of college, you're drinking, you're eating fast food, you're doing the whole nine. Not a lot of college kids take their health into consideration. They don't prioritize their health. So I was still in that mindset. You don't have to work out or anything like that, but in reality, you do. You're a grown adult. There was an instance where I had to take a biometric test for my job, I think that's what it's called, and it came back that I had high cholesterol. It dawned in my head that girl, you need to start taking care of yourself, you know, because this could lead to more serious problems on down the line. So that's when I started taking my vitamins, exercising, eating healthy, all of that stuff. It plays a huge role on down the line. And then prioritizing my health. I'm not even talking about physical, I'm talking about my mental health too. If you're new here, I shared in prior videos how I lost my mom as soon as I graduated college, and my mind, it wasn't in the right place. I had to grow up. Basically, I had to grow up and learn how to take care of myself physically and mentally, because otherwise I wouldn't be sitting right here in front of this camera. I wouldn't be where I am today as far as success wise, you know, with a house and stuff like that. I lacked in those areas. So the sooner that you start taking care of your health, the better you'll feel. Another mistake that I made, I guess this will go under the not prioritizing my health, but I was a yes woman. I would rarely say no to friends, to family, all of that. If my sisters needed me, I would say yes. I wouldn't even think about what they need me for, what it would take out of me to be there for them. I would not even think about it. I would say yes, yes, I can do it. Yes, 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 yes. In the end, I was tired. I couldn't function. I was just wearing myself out. I realized the importance of rest, but I didn't take the time to actually rest. I'd sit down, but my mind would keep wandering. My mind would keep going, and it wasn't healthy for me. I worked myself into depression, trying to be there for everybody, and in the end, I needed help. Nobody was there because one, I didn't let them know, but for two, I'm just a person where I don't really want to bother people. I crashed because I was just draining myself. I was pouring from an empty cup. It just didn't work out for me, y'all. That was a big mistake that I made. The third mistake that I made was not saving, and that is so big. Not saving in the beginning. In the beginning, I get my check and I pay my bills and stuff, but then once I had that money left over after bills, oh, I would be shopping, be going out. I didn't care about how much money food costs. I would go out, I would eat out, didn't really care about cooking or anything like that. When you start having more responsibilities, different responsibilities, all of that stuff change. You start to realize these clothes that you just bought 2 weeks ago, they ain't even worth it. What you buying for? Where you going? You know, these bags, all these bags you have, girl, all you need is one bag until it break down, and then you buy another one. I was so consumed in this celebrity lifestyle that I was comparing myself to. Like, I wanted to be the Jada Waiter. I wanted to have a little baby. It's just spending on me, and I'm taking trips, and I'm buying clothes, and I'm buying bags, and all of that. And in reality, I don't have a little baby. I have a Jacob, and he buys what he can. But in the end, we have bigger goals. We don't have that celebrity lifestyle that I was comparing myself to. I had to realize that all these clothes, all these shoes, all these bags, it's not worth it. You can only wear one pair of clothes at a time, one pair of shoes at a time. You can only wear one bag at a time. So why you keep buying all these bags? Why you keep buying all this unnecessary stuff? Stop buying fast fashion clothes as well, because they only last for 2 to 3 wears. You need to invest in quality clothes. Build your wardrobe capsule. That's stuff that I had to stop and think about when it came to unnecessary spending. And when I stopped spending unnecessary money, I started saving that money that I was buying my clothes and buying my shoes with, and putting it into my savings account. Because in the end, if something goes wrong, what are you gonna do? If you need new tires, what are you gonna do? Because you can't go and sell them clothes and get $200 in 30 minutes to get a new tire, or however much tires cost these days. I don't know. You can't do that. I had to stop and understand that, hey, it's a bigger picture. You're not making thousands of dollars right now. Save your money. Save your money, because you never know when one of those tragic or rainy days will come, and you'll need that money that you just spent on some clothes. The fourth mistake that I made was fearing failure. Fearing failure, y'all. Now, I am 24. I have a long road ahead of me. I'm going to fail. In life, you're gonna fail. I'm gonna fail. So why am I fearful of failure? Failure in my business. I failed in my business. I'm not ashamed to say that I failed. I did not brand myself. I did not promote myself. I was not consistent. I failed in my weight loss journey. I failed constantly. But it's about getting back up and trying again. In the beginning, I did not have that mindset to get back up. If I failed, it just be the end. That's it. I failed, I quit. But no, in life you're gonna fail, but that does not mean you quit. You get back up and you pivot. And that's something that I didn't know. I didn't learn until a few years later. And now I'm 24 and I know. You're gonna fail. That's just the reality of life. You're gonna fail. You might as well just sit down, think about why you failed, think about how you can correct it, and get back up, pivot, and keep going. Go a different direction, but get back up. The fifth mistake that I made entering into adulthood, and this was my biggest mistake. My fifth mistake was thinking that I could do it alone. Thinking that I could do this life journey alone. I did not need God. That was my biggest mistake to date. It don't work. I'm living proof. It don't work. Trying to live a life without God, you definitely gonna fail then. It's not gonna work. Getting out of college, I had all of these friends, I had people around me, trying to make sure that I'm good. I'm in a good mental space. They would always ask, how are you doing? How are you doing? And I would confide in these people. I would confide in them and actually tell them my business. I feel like it kind of hurt me in the long run because men will always fail you. You think that you're telling them your secrets or anything like that? There is somebody that they are always going to tell what you just told them. And that's family, that's friends, that's anybody. But that one thing about God, tell him something, it ain't going nowhere. It's between you and him. Y'all two are the only ones that know what you told him. This is not to say that I don't love my friends or I don't tell my friends anything. I still talk to my friends. It's just some things I do not tell my friends because I know it's a possibility what I tell them is gonna go to somebody else. And the same with family. What I tell them is gonna go to somebody else. They may tell my daddy. They may tell my papa. They may tell somebody. Somebody's gonna find out. People don't do it intentionally. Sometimes it's just a mistake. Sometimes stuff just slips up. And we're human. We all make mistakes. So once I realized that me and God are like this, everything has been peaceful. When I started writing in my journal to God, when I started talking to God through my prayers, life became more peaceful. Thinking that I could do this life's journey without God was crazy. Because before him, I was struggling. I was battling with depression, suicidal thoughts, not myself, just me. But with him, I'm more peaceful. I put on this facade that, everything was fine. I'd still be smiling and stuff, but deep down, I was hurt. It was dark inside of me. But with him, this smiling figure that you see, this brightness that you see, this real. This real. Ain't no fake. Ain't no fake stuff happening. Not no more. This is real, true, pure, genuine love, pure, genuine peace. That is pretty much it. That sums up my 5 biggest mistakes I made entering into adulthood. I hope y'all learn from them. Y'all make the same mistakes I made. It's hard to say that because you won't ever learn unless it's you. But I encourage y'all not to make the same mistakes as I made. Comment down below and let me know what you took away from this video. But as always, I thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thank y'all. Bye.